Yeah, what's poppin', man? It's your boy Bang. Back with another motherfucking quick note. First and foremost, man, I want to say rest in peace and happy birthday to my nephew Michael, man. Rest in peace, nephew. You know, I love and miss you, man. Yeah, it's a good day, man, even though, my nephew passed away. It's a celebration, for his own, his home going. And, being that I know the things I know now and shit, about how energy never die, energy only transfer, right? So, being that, he passed away at a young age, 18 and shit, it's pretty hard, man. But like I said, when you start to know and understand that energy never die, I'm saying, it only transfer, kind of ease up the pain a little bit. And, I know that ain't my son, I know my sister, she's dealing with it a little bit differently because, that was her son, right? So the pain on, it's gonna hit her a little harder. This my nephew, man. My nephew, bro. This is my young twin, man. That's my dude. But yeah, it's fucked up though, cause I done lost like a handful of nephews, 4 or 5 nephews since I've been back. Let alone like 20 people, family members, and friends and associates since I've been back since 2017, right? But this one kind of hit hard, man, because I was the one, that found my nephew, slumped over dead and shit, right? Woke up on a Sunday morning and shit. I remember too, letting him in like 3 in the morning. Like 3 in the morning, I let him and his little chick in and shit. Little female he was with. I'm in the front room sleep. Anyway, I let them in and shit. They went downstairs and, do what they do. I went on back to sleep, right? Hold on. I went on back to sleep, right? But all the while, while I'm laying there, I think my spirit was trying to get me to get up and check on him or whatever, and I didn't do it though, right? I went back into a deep sleep. So, man, next morning I wake up, early, like I usually do. We usually do wake up and, wake and bake. He come upstairs, smoke something with me, or he come upstairs and I smoke something with him, right? So I'm hyped. Chiefs game coming on. Nigga about to get on the grill. Like, let me go get this nigga up, man. Get up, smoke with me, and come help me do this food. Get ready for the game. Man, I went down in the basement, man. Go wake my nephew up, man. He was bent over, slumped over with his face in the pillow on the little love seat, right? I'm like, start tapping his leg. I'm like, get up, nigga. Get ready for the game and shit. Get up and smoke and shit. Man, and I noticed when I kind of tapped him with the back of my hand, right? His body feels so light, but it was so stiff. Like everything kind of moved and shook. His whole body kind of shook when I was tapping him and kind of shaking him. So when I grabbed to shake him, he was so light, man, and so stiff. I'm like, what the fuck? So I pulled him up automatically trying to see what's going on. Like, get up, nigga, get up. Pulled him up, man. My nephew was gone, bruh. He was so stiff, man. His body was, stiff. His arms and everything was stiff like he was, when he was laying there face down, face was smashed up and shit. I don't really want to go too much detail because I want my sister to see this video, and start tripping back. But it was a fucked up thing, man. Found my nephew, man, 18. This turned 18 the month before, right? Gone, man. Took some pills, man, and that shit, had the fucking fentanyl shit in it, man. killed my nephew, man. But I was the one that woke up that morning and found him dead and shit, man. I rushed upstairs to tell my sister, man, and like, hey, I mean, I'm going crazy, right? Busted her room and shit, woke her up. We both ran back downstairs, and you know, that's what it was, man. Try to revive him, call an ambulance and all that shit. This didn't work out. But yeah, when you find somebody, man, you love, like I did, that shit stick with you, bruh. That was my nephew too, like I said. That was my young twin, man. And I found my dude dead, in the basement, man, that morning, man. So that shit, it stick with me, you know what I'm saying? I went into a mild depression and shit, after that. And, that was like right after my mom's passed and all that shit too, right? So, I mean, I wasn't even done getting over my mom's and my little cousin and shit, little Chantel. And then, the deaths just started rolling in after that, man. I done had, experienced, 20 deaths since I've been back, man. People that I love, care for, family, friends, and associates. So I say all that to say this, man. When you're on this spiritual journey, you find out that, like I said, energy never die, only transfer, right? So I know my niggas up in the higher realms, spirit shining bright. He ready for his next journey, you know what I'm saying? And I know, like a lot of us, we grew up in church where they really don't believe in reincarnation. They think like once you dead, you gone. You either going to hell or you going to heaven. And I had that frame of thought, train of thought when I was young, when it was getting indoctrinated in me, at a young age, right? But as I've been going on my spiritual path, I know that we are all reincarnated, you know what I'm saying, souls. Our souls are reincarnated, several times, thousands of times, maybe. This depends on your soul journey. So we all been here before several lifetimes, and we all gonna come back again, depending on, your life journey and the good and bad that you put in, because like right now we in this thing, the new moon this past in Libra, right? I got my balance on, man. Got my Libra shit on. But this for me, it means balance, though. It's all about balance. So in this new moon of Libra, it's all about weighing out and balancing the dark and light side of us, the good and the bad, the yin and the yang, and coming to grips with what we need to do further on in life and to weigh our balance out. And we all in this time of judgment too, right? So we all being judged, and the scales is being weighed by our actions and the things that we did at our heart. Basically, our heart is being weighed against our acts in life that we did and how we treated people, right? So it's the balance of your heart and the acts that you performed while you was here on this earth, and mostly got to do with how you treat people. And a lot of people don't really understand that. You tell people like something about reincarnation, they start looking at you side-eyed and shit like that. And I understand, people that say they Christians and shit like that, they don't believe in that, or any other religions might not believe in that. But I'm a spiritual person, man. So I